Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how easy it is to do your eyebrows. So I hope you enjoy the video and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. So first things first, I will be cleaning off some dirt on my eyebrows. So any dust, any lotion or any cream, I'll just be cleaning off and working on a clean slate. And then I want my eyebrows to be dry, so I'll be taking my powder, just dab it over, not too much, just to dab a little bit so my eyebrows can be matte and dry enough for the product to stay on. So I'll be taking my spoolie brush and brushing my eyebrows. This method, I'm just brushing one way upwards, just all the hairs are in one direction. And then the eyebrow gel that I'm using is from Pauline eyebrow gel, and this color is in dark brown. I like using this color because it has a more natural look rather than using the black. The black is more darker, which I don't like, especially with my eyebrows. I'm using a double-sided brush, and on one side it is flat and elongated on the other side, and then on the other side it's just a spoolie brush to brush my eyebrows. I really love this brush and it works so well. I will be dabbing the flat brush side, just a little bit, you don't need too much. And then I'll just be drawing small lines and just making little strokes. Just make sure that also when you do the strokes, you don't put too much of the brush, too much pressure on the brush on your eyebrows. Just a little touch, and as you go along with the strokes. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm just filling in the small gaps that are there. I'm just filling in so it can be a little bit dark, and also trying to make it look as natural as possible. So that's how I go. And with this tip, it's easier to make little strokes compared to making long lines and just coloring in. When you make the strokes, you just try to make it as natural looking as possible if you can. So a lot of people just prefer different kinds of shapes of eyebrows. Some love it curvier, some love it flat. So yeah, you also can decide on how and what shape you want. So it's also a trial and error method. If you do make a mistake, you can just wipe it off and try again until you get the desired shape that you want. So also be careful in front not to fill in too much, as you don't want the front of the eyebrow to be dark. You just want it to be as light as possible. And then I take my spoolie brush just to blend out the strokes that I've been working on. So I just brush it also to fill in maybe some small gaps that I missed, and just to see how it looks, how dark it is. And then I go back with my flat brush and just fill in those other gaps if I want it more curvier. So as you can see, at the top it's more curvier, but there I'll just use the concealer to close it up. I repeat this method of brushing with a spoolie and using my flat brush again and again until I get the desired shape that I really like. So when I'm done with the shaping and I'm happy, I take my concealer palette. This concealer is from Only Beauty, and it has 6 different shades of color. And the one that I like using for my eyebrows is one that is 1 shade lighter than my skin color, and this makes it more natural. It doesn't have a big pigment, which I also like. So I just take that, a little bit of that, and then I just conceal the mistakes that I might have done, and also just making the lines more sharper, especially with the lower eyebrow, part of the eyebrow. So then I just conceal on top of my eyebrow, and yeah, I just make sure that I don't go too close to what I've worked on. And most of the times I find myself making a mistake and going over the eyebrow that I've done, and then I have to redo it again. But yeah, I just make sure that the sharper side is the lower part of the eyebrow. So I make it more sharp, but on top I just make it a bit lighter. Don't put too much concealer on, because yeah, I'm just trying to make it look as natural as possible. So as you can see, the bottom has more line shape with the concealer, and at the top I didn't put as much. Then I take my beauty blender and then I just dab around. I don't dab too much, just put a little bit of pressure, and I just dab around to blend in the concealer and just make it natural looking. So that's the final results with my natural eyebrow and the one that I've just created on the side. As you can see, I did not do too much darkness on the eyebrow that I made. I just filled in a bit so it can look natural. And yeah, I did the other part of my eyebrow off camera. And yeah, eyebrows are a bit difficult to do. Sometimes they look like cousins, sometimes they look like twin sisters, and yeah, it's just a bit of trial and error until you get it done well.